the right way.
Gonna be great, gonna be a good day.
This is Jase and Lauren on Melbourne's Nova 100.
Well, good morning, Melbourne.
Good morning, Melbourne.
Morning, Clinty.
What a day to be alive, Lauren.
What a day to be alive. Morning, Jase is back.
Funny buggers.
Yesterday, we had a caller, actually, that suggested...
Yeah, that wasn't us.
That you were replaced with a duck. I actually had nothing to do with that, so well done, whoever did that.
We asked Melbourne,
Gen Z.
Jase, what should we do in Jase's absence?
You had the day off yesterday, and they said replace you with a duck.
Which
made a lot of sense.
You know what I've always
Made
wanted
more
to do?
sense, actually.
For years, but apparently it's frowned upon. For years, Lauren has said a monkey could do my job, and I've tried to get the zoo to bring a monkey in to see if it could panel the show.
I think we know that we can't do that.
We don't know that.
Yeah, we do know that.
Mate, if dolphins are still flipping on the Gold Coast
I don't
putting
think
on a
they
show.
are. Are they? Haven't they shut that stuff down?
I think they're still flipping.
Yeah, they're still flipping.
I think so, yeah.
I just don't know if they're allowed to.
They do the thing with their...
I thought they freed all the willies.
No. The willies are like back in the ocean, but the dolphins, people are still surfing dolphins at SeaWorld.
Oh.
So why can't we get a monkey to panel?
I feel like monkeys may be more protected.
It's not fair. I missed you guys yesterday. Thank you.
We missed you too, Jase.
Thank you for covering the show. I appreciate it.
We had no Jase. We had no Brody.
I know, executive
It was
producer.
all hands on deck.
He is back today. Hey, congratulations on the port win.
Wasn't it? It was one of the most incredible moments of my life.
I bet. You would have been so excited.
Well, I sent him a message on Saturday going, welfare check, are you alive? And he sent one back going, oh, I said some pretty inappropriate things last night.
How did you celebrate? What did you do? Talk us through it.
Well, we were at the pub and it started off well for us. And so I was trying to be humble at this point, but then Hawthorn started to come back.
Yeah.
And that's when it kind of turned for me. And I was the only Port supporter in the pub.
Right.
And then I was making it pretty unpleasant for every other person that was dining there.
So it was a real wave of emotions for you.
It was, and then I was just cursing and just yelling things at the TV and people around me that were talking about the football but not positively about Port Adelaide.
So can you ever go back to that pub?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
What pub?
The London.
Oh, don't ruin the London.
Who would have thought that you'd be the only Port Adelaide supporter in Melbourne?
I'll tell you what, if you are not welcome back at the London, you've gone rock bottom because, you know, normally
anyone can get in there.
Anyone can get in at the London. If Billy's saying you're not welcome there, mate, he's the ultimate publican.
Nah, it's a footy pub. You'll be allowed back.
Yeah.
That behaviour's acceptable during footy finals, I can break.
I don't know. I can
I'm with
imagine him in full
Well
form.
done. Well done. Big weekend ahead. Try and keep a lid on it.
Oh, yes.
Yeah? We keeping a lid on it?
Are you road tripping?
I'm not sure because I've got tickets to the game, but flights are $1,000.
$1,000?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
crazy.
That's taking the piss. Seriously.
You know, we tried to get you tickets. And we got you tickets.
No, you did not.
And then we called your wife and she said, he's already got tickets.
No, you did not.
So we gave
gave
them
your
back.
tickets back.
I've got to stretch my legs out and everything.
We were surprising you with flights and tickets, but she said you already had them. I didn't know you didn't have your flights, but we cancelled the
needs a
flights too,
corporate
so you got to
box?
sort that out
Cancel the
yourself.
flights?
Yeah, we thought you already had them, so you got to sort them out yourself now.
They're $1,000.
I think what you mean is, thanks, guys,
Shame.
it's the thought it counts.
Shame.
That was really nice of you.
Thank
You
you.
owe me too.
How much
I'll
do
get
you
you
love your
flights
wife?
if they make it to the grand final.
Just a little joy flight.
Yeah.
Remember
I'll pay for your Uber.
the old mystery flights you could get?
Yeah.
They always ended up in Launceston.
They really did, didn't they? You'd rock up at the airport, wonder where I'm going.
I wouldn't mind a little trip to Tassie this time of year. It's beautiful in the winter.
What I
down
didn't
Little
like
hideaway.
was you'd get to the airport and just look up and then you'd find out.
there.
I want,
Turn around, home we go.
I want on the plane. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, this is
Yeah,
where we're
yeah.
A
going.
mystery flight.
Yeah. That's what they did in New Zealand during COVID. You know how they're putting people in lockdown? As you were flying back into New Zealand, that's when the pilot would tell you which city you're going to. You wouldn't know which city you're going to be in lockdown.
What, and then you just have to drive to your destination?
Well, they'll get you back
In the
some other
bus.
way.
Oh, my goodness.
Some big Kiwi in a van. Hey, bro, can take you home.
We've got a
Hey,
huge show today, Jase.
how you feeling?
Me, I'm a bit crook.
Yeah.
I've been crook for a couple of days.
Hens party?
No, I'm just sick. Like half of Melbourne, I think.
I know.
I was at a hens party, but I'm sick. I'm sick.
They
I'm
shot
run
the,
down. I was
shot
run
the-
down going into it.
Email out over the weekend. The school is infested.
With
And
what?
Everything. There was a
Children?
whole list.
See, I already had COVID 4 weeks ago, so it ain't that. So that's good.
Yeah,
I
right.
think I'm just changing weather.
Well, dose
changing
up.
Seasons.
Oh, the seasons have changed.
Cheese seasons have changed. You know that one? Yeah.
Olivia Rodrigo Guts World Tour. We have tickets to go, and I'm talking a truckload of tickets. When you hear Olivia, that's when you ring us. Not only that, talk about
Jase.
free stuff, yeah.
We gave all those tickets away yesterday.
Oh, we did give a lot away
Were we not meant
yesterday.
to? How many were we meant to give away?
We
Two
gave
doubles?
Nah,
we
we gave
gave
away
away
more than
more
that.
than
How
that.
many?
But we got heaps still. I don't know, quite a few.
Yeah, we went a bit rogue.
Yeah, we had a great day. It was like Christmas for us, wasn't it?
We were like Oprah.
This wouldn't have happened if
You
the
get a
monkey
ticket.
was here.
You get a ticket. You get a ticket. You want a ticket? You got a ticket.
How many did you give away?
Quite a few, but we've
Lots,
still got more.
lots.
Don't worry.
Go, what else do we got?
One single ticket to Olivia Rodrigo
What
up
else
for
we got?
grabs this morning. Not only that, AFL Grand Final breakfast.
No, they're sold out as well. We gave them away too.
I think we've still got some of those left, but we did give quite a few away. You want a ticket? You got a ticket.
We were very charitable.
$500 thanks to Bedshed.
We gave that
We
away, but
gave
there's
that
another
away.
500 today.
Yeah.
All
Oh,
you got to
great.
do is listen out for our alarm, our wake up alarm. You got it there, Jase?
Yep, we got the wake up alarm. When you hear this, and we will play it between now and 7 a.m. this morning, when you hear this.
When you hear that, give us a call on 13 24 10 and you could be winning $500 thanks to Bedshed. And then on Friday, someone's get an upgrade to a $13,500
Whoa.
mattress. How good.
So it was the Everything Must Go sale yesterday. hey?
Everything went.
Let's
We
go.
tried to give you away too, but there were no takers.
I sent Clint a message yesterday,
Yeah.
and you, just saying, hey, thanks for covering me today.
Yeah.
His reply was, no worries, it's what if for travel.
Travail.
Travel.
We had a full debrief as to why you say travail and
Yeah.
not travel.
We said we
Do
had
you know
a
that you
discussion
do that?
on the air.
Or do you go into autopilot? When you say, what if? It's Aussie for travail.
Travel.
Just trying to be a bit more posh. Yeah. I got a friend of mine who's called Chantel, and she goes, no, it's Chantel, darling.
Oh, really?
So I
Is
just thought
she
I'd-
always, is it Chantal Darling, not
Oh,
just Chantal?
no, it's always.
Chantal Darling.
Yeah, you go, hey, Chantel, what time? It is. Chantel, darling.
Oh.
And I'm like, okay, sorry, Chantel, do you want to go travel?
Chantels scare me a bit.
Yeah.
All the Chantels I've ever
Chantel.
met have been quite sassy.
Oh, this one's sassy.
Chantel.
Yeah.
Not Chantel.
No, I love it a bit. So, yeah.
Shonny.
Yeah.
Shancy.
Used
Yeah.
to work with her on the Hot 30. Her name was Mama Jugs.
Okay, she
I
doesn't
remember
sound that
Mama
posh.
Jugs. Has Mama Jugs got a real name?
Chantel.
Is
I
that
don't
Chantel
think you can
Mama
be that
Jugs?
posh if your nickname is Mama Jugs. I
I
don't think
remember
that
Mama
they-
Jugs.
They don't go hand in hand.
Well-
Chantel Darling and Mama Jugs.
Well, I think it's personas. Batman, Bruce Wayne.
So what's Mama Jugs doing these days?
I think it's an alter ego.
Yeah. Yeah. She's working producing.
Is she?
Yeah,
Does she go by Mama Jugs
no,
or Chantel Darling?
I think she's
You radio people are
cool.
cooked.
Do you know what, Clint? I'm so glad when you and I started in radio, they never gave us one of those dicky nicknames that they give people on radio,
know.
like you were LabRat. Imagine if when they were started, they were like, okay, you're Sewer Rat, Clint, and Lauren, you're Bunny Hops.
You do
Can you
scream sewer
imagine?
rat.
Well, can you
Bunny
imagine
Hops.
if they were like, okay, this is what we're nicknaming you?
They are.
Why
Why?
do they
Now we
Why?
just do it with the team, like Brody's,
It's
the thumb.
Bugsy.
Yeah.
It's Bugsy and Thummo. Like no one goes by.
Do you know
no
what
one used to go by their normal names.
Do you know what show I almost found myself
Clint
on?
and Lauren, how vanilla.
I almost found myself doing breakfast in Nowra, part of the Bacon Boys.
Yeah,
The Bacon
why?
Boys. Who are the Bacon
Why
Boys?
were you going to be called the
I
Bacon?
don't know, Ted and Larry.
Were you pig farmers or something?
I just thought they were two boys. Bacon's breakfast. Let's call them the Bacon Boys.
Yeah, see, why? Who are the brains trust sitting around in boardrooms going, what are we going to call this breakfast show?
Who do you reckon?
I know. I actually know a few of them.
Yeah, so do I.
There's none around here, though. We're
No.
very boring,
It's a
aren't
very
we?
normal station, which
Jase,
is
Lauren
lovely.
and Clint.
Yes.
And then we've got Tim, Ricky and Joel.
Yep.
All the other stations.
Yeah.
No one's called their real names.
No, it's
I've been here for a while. I've just realised that. But thank God.
You know what?
Sewer
Good
rat
on you,
over
good
there.
on you, buddy. Hops.
Chantel would be happy if you want to take her old
It's
nickname.
Mama Jugs, thank you.
It's just gone 13 past 6. We've got a huge show coming up, including we are going to be chatting with Mel Tracina.
Oh, yes.
Not a
Normal
nickname.
name, normal name.
Normal name. Mel, who does days
Mel
here.
from Melbourne.
Mel, who does days here at Nova, has just been announced as the new host of Big Brother.
I know.
Gretel 2.0.
I know it's coming.
Sonia had a hoon too.
Did she?
Sonia
but
Kruger had a
Oh, she
hoon
did too.
it was terrible, that
when
show.
it was at Channel 7.
It was all pre-recorded and everything.
Remember when Sonia Kruger hosted every show at Channel 7?
Oh, Dancing with the Stars.
She was on Monday to Sunday.
The Voice?
Is The Voice?
Yep, she did it
Depends
all.
what
Did Big
season
Brother.
was.
Yeah.
But Big Brother's coming back to Channel 10, all live shows as well.
Like the old days.
I used to work with the Big Brother contestants, the one that was involved in the old turkey incident.
Oh, the turkey slap.
Oh, yes.
I noticed they missed that actually on the promo Channel 10 put out. They were like big iconic moments, and they took that out.
Sarah Marie with the bum slap. The bum
Merlin,
dance.
not saying
Not
anything.
the bum slap. What was it called? The bum dance.
Bum dance.
Remember that?
Oh, there it is. Quick, Melbourne.
13, 24, 10.
Who wants a new bed?
Thanks to our mates at Bedshed. We've got a cheeky $500 up for grabs right now. Our way of saying thank you for listening to the show nice and early. Every day this week before 7 o'clock, we'll offload a cheeky $500. And then on Friday, we'll upgrade one of our winners. And how's this? We're going to hook them up with a new bed setup, a mattress worth over $13,500. Now
It's a Tempur Pro Adapt Medium Queen bed. And I know you don't want to say it because
Tempura,
you keep
I think
calling it a tempura bed. I saw you scan over that.
Just a lovely, crispy,
It's a
battered
Tempur Pro.
bed.
They've put temper, but I'm sure it's tempura.
It's not.
It's
Everything is better with
But
batter.
we've got $500 to give someone who heard the alarm going off before. Tiffany in Mernda, good morning.
Hello.
Hello,
What's your bed
Tiff.
situation? You in a racing car bed? You on bunk beds?
Oh, no, I just moved house with my partner and our master bedroom is really small. So we're currently sleeping on our king-size mattress on the floor with a queen-size base ready for a mattress.
Oh, that
God.
We haven't
screams
got around
university.
to getting one yet.
Wow, so you're rolling
Leave.
off the edges. Well, look, $500 coming your way, and you're in the running for the ultimate upgrade on Friday, okay?
Amazing. Thank you so much.
No dramas.
No problem, Tiffany.
go
Thanks for
on, Tiff.
listening.
Bedshed's mid-season clearance is on right now, up to 50% off everything. Bedshed, no one's better in the bedroom. Hey, coming up next, Lozzie.
Did anyone see the Emmys?
Oh, I did.
Saw bits and pieces.
Elizabeth Debicki, I love her so much.
Who's
She
that?
made a beautiful
Glenn
speech.
Waverley's own.
Yeah, she played Princess Diana in The Crown. She's stunning. She made a magnificent speech, and someone got the dreaded wind-up music in their speech at the most inappropriate of times.
Wind her up. She goes. There she goes.
Hey guys, did anyone see, watch, or read about the Emmys yesterday?
I did shoot you a funny little clip that I liked someone that they were doing on the red carpet. They were getting people, celebrities, to sign really old school PR photos of themselves.
Oh, that's good.
Like photo shoots. Because
That's
let's be
great.
honest, we've all done some absolute shockers.
Yeah, that's Regret City, isn't it? When
Yeah.
you see one of them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So that was on the red carpet. What about inside? How did the leavies go?
Well, okay, Baby Reindeer. That gave me
yeah.
nightmares.
It did.
Oh,
Yeah.
was
you
this
that
the
had
shocking
nightmares?
nightmares?
Was this the stalker one?
Yeah.
Yeah, she
about the
cleaned up, didn't she?
comedian.
Yeah.
Well, they won 4 Emmys.
Yep.
Richard Gadd took out the Best Lead Actor award because also in that, he's the actual guy that it's about. So he's the actor in it, but it's a story about something that happened to him. And his speech was really amazing because he was saying, like, years ago when I was going through all of this, I never thought I was going to come out the other side. And, like, look at me now. I'm winning Emmy Awards for telling my stories. One of my favourites, Elizabeth Debicki. Now, she plays Princess Diana in The Crown. She's a Melbourne girl.
Lauren, she's like us. She's from Glen Waverley.
3150
Hey,
represent.
represent.
Clint and I both went to school in Glen Waverley.
I know, but she's at the Emmys.
Well,
We're
we're
talking
in
about
South
the Emmys.
Melbourne.
Yep. Yeah. Yep.
She is stunning. I love Elizabeth Debicki. So she played Princess Diana in The Crown. She made a really eloquent, beautiful speech.
Playing this part based on this unparalleled, incredible human being has been my great privilege. It has been a gift. Thank you so very much.
See, listening to the way she speaks and then listening to the way you guys speak,
Yeah, get out, man.
I do have questions about you coming from the same suburb.
3150. That's where all the big stars are from.
Was there a better part of Glen Waverley and a rougher part? Or?
No, Glen Waverley was just Glen Waverley.
Okay.
I mean, we went to different schools.
Do you think she used to hang out at Glen Waverley train station?
I wonder if my old boyfriend's name's still engraved in the new concrete there.
Oh,
What was his
really?
name?
None of your business.
Ted. Warren.
I did some of my best work at that train station.
So did I. So did I. I reckon we crossed paths at that train
we
station.
absolutely.
Clint and I caught the same bus before we were friends and the same train before we were friends.
You reckon could have been history that you just don't remember?
No, I was a bit older.
Yeah.
I mean, you do like him a little older.
I sure do.
And Clint, you like him with a heartbeat, so there is a chance.
How old's Elizabeth Debicki? Where does she sit in the pecking order of our
Do you reckon
ages?
she was in my class? I don't know.
Maybe
Let
you've
me
got
Google.
history.
Stand by.
I
Talk about.
certainly don't have history with Elizabeth Debicki on the bus, but you might. See, please find her age. Have a guess. I reckon she's.
34.
I reckon she's younger than me.
Yeah.
Maybe. Come on,
Still.
Clint.
Oh, she's born in 1990. So what's that
Okay.
make her?
Oh, you
3
shouldn't have
years
been.
younger than me.
34.
34.
Yeah, you shouldn't have been going there.
Anyway, there
You're
was also
mid-40s.
a sort of unfortunate moment
Yep.
when John Oliver was making his speech. He won Best Variety Series for Last Week Tonight. And in the middle of his speech, he started thanking his dog. And they gave him the wind-up music, but the reason he was thanking his dog was because his dog had just passed away.
I also want to thank, this can be very silly, our dog. We had the most fantastic dog, and she was at our wedding, and she got us through a pandemic. She was with us for the 2 pregnancies, and perfect choice of music. We had to say goodbye to her. And it is, I would guess, this isn't just for her, this is for all dogs. All dogs. You're all very good girls, you're very good boys, you all deserve a treat. Play me off now. Thanks so much.
So they actually stopped the
He
music.
knew what he was doing. He's good.
They stopped the music. He yelled out F you in the middle of that speech, which we beeped out there. But yeah, they stopped the music and let him pay tribute to saying goodbye to his dog.
Imagine some poor sound guy in the booth, and he's like, all right, okay.
Can
He's
the
thanking
music.
the dog. They'll
Cut
want to
it
wrap
off.
up now.
Yeah.
The wrap-up music's the best. How long do they
Fade it down. Fade it down. Fade it down.
How long do they normally get?
I think they're told 30 seconds.
30 to 45
Yeah.
seconds.
You know what? If you win an Oscar, that's your moment. You
I
take
also
that
think
moment.
depending on the award, you should get more time.
Best cinematographer?
Yeah, like best lighting in a
30
action
seconds.
movie.
Oh, that's
Like,
a 10-second.
Yeah.
Cheers for the support.
Yeah, thanks to mum and
30
dad.
seconds.
See
Play
ya.
the music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I love the Emmys.
Lead actor.
Your lead actor, you get a couple of mins.
But also sometimes
yeah,
the
that's
lead
like the
actors
gold
have won
Ogie.
4 other awards, and then you hear the same thing.
Do you know
Remember when
what, do you know
I,
what doesn't need a long speech? Lifetime achievement. We know what you've done. Just
Well, do you
get
remember
up.
the radio
take it,
We
see
just
you
had
later.
the tribute to you.
Remember
Oh,
the
my
first radio
goodness
awards I took you guys
gracious.
to? In the Lifetime
I think
Achievement
they're
Award.
still speaking.
Who won
mean-
that? I don't even remember.
I mean, what a career.
Pricey. He'd been
Oh,
like this
Pricey.
guy up in North Queensland, been on the air for years.
I don't even remember that speech.
But
Was
the
I might have
speech-
left by then.
No, you did, and you came back, and he was still going. Because I remember you were like, he's still going?
Yeah. Well, I was new to the industry. I didn't know
And
You
anyone.
weren't by the end of
And
that
what an
speech.
insight we got.
That was
What a night.
what we thought was our first and last one. Please.
It is just...
Do we have to go this year?
We do indeed. We've got to see the end of Pricey's speech. Oh, look at the time. Should we get a little...
Naughty, naughty.
640.
Speaking of news, Jase, this one has just come across my desk.
Oh, yeah. What's happened?
Let me take you to Ballarat if I can. There's
Ballarat.
been a road incident, which is now in court. A driver from Wendouree, which is a suburb on the outskirts of Ballarat, has been seen kissing and having oral sex with his passenger on a stretch of the Western Freeway while still driving.
The camera get him?
Did the camera get
Wait,
them?
hang on.
Jase, did the camera get them? They were spotted by a police helicopter.
What?
Way.
Hang on. Who was driving?
So the car was allegedly speeding. Now,
Right,
this is what
okay, all
alerted police to the
Well, he would have,
Goings on in the car.
goings on.
He's excited.
So
He's
hang
obviously
on.
stretched his feet.
He's
You know, when you-
driving.
And then
Well, he
hit the
certainly
accelerator.
curled his toes, that's
Yeah.
for sure.
He was driving.
Allegedly.
Oh.
Mm.
And she was
Not driving.
not driving.
No.
No, but he wasn't driving and not looking out the windscreen.
Anyway, police
couldn't
helicopters
see out the windscreen.
spotted
She
the
couldn't see out
Wendouree
the
man
windscreen.
kissing and
Because
having oral
she
sex
was-
while speeding, a court has heard. That's... I don't know.
You can't be doing that. That's a hard no.
Well,
That's
it
reckless.
certainly was a hard no.
That's a hard no. That's reckless
I mean, like
driving.
the speeding part's dangerous.
No, you can't be doing that. Can't be doing that on the roads.
What about in a parked situation?
How did a helicopter spot them? Were they in a convertible?
Well, I think if you look through the windscreen.
Like Chevy Chase in
yeah.
National Lampoons.
They
He was
must have been
driving-
going very fast to alert a helicopter.
Wow, exactly.
They've obviously dispatched the chopper. The choppers use it because some of those cameras on the helicopter run real.
Very
They're
serious.
for when
though.
there's like serious police chases, aren't they?
No, look for cars out of control. If the chopper's up there, they'll just
Yeah, they
Oh,
later
yeah, you reckon.
accepted it. He was caught unlicensed and in possession of a flick knife.
Wow.
Oh.
And she was in
What's
possession
that,
of
like a hunting knife?
something else. yeah, gotcha.
Well, there's many things going wrong in that
She
car.
had something
ever,
on her person, yes.
You ever gotten frisky in a car?
Didn't we talk
yeah.
about this last week?
Did we?
Yeah. Short memories, you two. Go on. Have you ever got frisky in a car? I don't actually want to know about you getting frisky in a car.
Ever got any action on the road?
No.
Oh, not on the... No.
Parked?
Park car?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where set the scene.
Oh,
Not in your hatchback, surely.
Were you on your own?
no.
You can't be doing that on your own, mate.
Go home.
No, we both
Well, get better
jumped
tin.
into an Uber to get to the car.
You can't be doing that in an Uber.
Let me finish the story. Jumped in an Uber to get the car because we've both been drinking, and then got to the car and thought we can't drive because we've been drinking.
But we're here now.
But we're here now, and the car was parked at a train station.
Now,
So what'd you do?
Hang on.
Have a throwdown
Seat
in the
went
And they
back.
car
got another Uber.
and then get on the V line home.
No,
we got the Uber
No,
away.
it's worse. Slept in the car until we were sober enough the next morning to drive on home.
Question.
Yeah.
People would have thought you were gassing yourself in there.
Did you go another round the next morning?
I don't think so. No,
Well, light of
it's a
day.
bit foggy.
Oh my goodness.
My memory.
You imagine
Did you ever see her again?
But do you know the funny
was
thing
she
was?
like, this is romance?
No, when I woke up the next morning, I sort of looked out the window to see where the CCTV cameras were.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was like, oh,
Oh,
God,
Hope I put on
were
a
you
show.
working on Channel 9 News at this point?
no, Lauren. Of course I wasn't.
Ubers haven't been around that
Haven't you
long,
been
Lauren?
there since you were 17?
God, can you imagine the scene? It would have been like Titanic with the handprint on the glass.
Channel 9 publicity would have had a real
Oh,
issue
yeah,
on their
that
hands.
one would have got swept under
Did
the
the, morning,
carpet.
did the morning commuters rock up to go to work in their cars and pull up next to you?
I can't remember.
Mate, can't park there
It's
overnight.
fun
I would have laughed if your wheel clamped as well. Imagine if they towed you.
I remember the car, actually.
What was the car? What
was
was
it
the
your car or her
It
car?
was a blue Mazda hatchback.
Oh, hatchback. Plenty of room
There
to
you
swing
go.
a cat then.
For anyone who has
Weren't
bought
swinging a cat.
a blue Mazda hatchback in the last couple of years, might have a better stand away.
Oh, don't.
Hey, 13, 24, 10. Have you gotten some action in a car? Where were you in Melbourne? Parked, driving, whatever. Train station.
They're just not practical.
No,
It's
but
not
sometimes if
practical
that's
in a car.
all you've got available, then that's all you've got available. Some of us aren't running off to the hotel. You don't want to go to a hotel all the time. It
All
takes
the
like 20
time.
minutes to check in. They could change their mind. 13, 24, 10. Have you got an action in a car, Melbourne? Loz, are we allowed to talk about the text message you received yesterday, which absolutely sent you?
Which text message was it?
Would it happen to have been one that I sent her?
Yes, it would have been Clint.
Yeah. She was outraged.
think
Almost ended our friendship.
I think we need to dive into...
Do you think it was going to end our friendship? All I will say is about 200 people contacted me afterwards. It was a text
You're
message I
disappointed in
sent.
me, aren't you?
I was disappointed, but you know what? You came in this morning and you told me you've rectified
There's
the
a redemption
situation.
story.
All right, well, we'll get to that just after 7. At the moment, though, we are asking on 13, 24, 10, have you got action in a car?
This all stems from a bloke from Ballarat who was caught by a police helicopter kissing and having oral intercourse with a young lady.
What sort of fine do you get for that?
It's before the courts, Lauren, so
Oh, no. Don't tell me Judge Judy's going to play the footage in court. That'd be awkward.
Surely not,
imagine?
with mum and dad watching.
Oh, no.
No, mum and dad, I don't want you as my support person for this one. I'll be fine, thanks.
13, 24, 10. Have you got an action on 4 wheels? Let's go to the phone.
Alicia from Donnybrook, good morning. What happened when you went on a road trip?
Well, first of all, I love you guys. Welcome back,
Thank
Jase.
you.
I hope you're feeling better.
Cheers, mate.
We were on a road trip. My partner was driving, and I was feeling a bit adventurous and decided to give him a treat while he was driving.
While he was driving.
A treat. A little treat.
And he didn't accidentally hit the accelerator and speed and get
Oh,
pulled
what about-
over like
what
the
about
Ballarat
pothole?
couple.
No, he concentrated very, very, very well.
I'll be honest, if
Were
my
you just
wife...
bored? What were you like?
Well, if my wife said, I've got a treat for you, I'd be thinking, oh, she bought snakes at the servo.
Oh, drive-through
Yes.
time.
A road trip doesn't really make me randy when you're just sitting in
Well, there's
a car.
nothing else to do.
Yeah, that's right. And it was the excitement of
Unless you
going
gotta-
away somewhere on holiday.
You got to watch for the overpasses, though. You know what I mean? Like the bridges that go over if anybody...
They've got those
People are
phone
watching.
cameras now.
Yeah, they do.
You know, you don't want to be snapped by one of them.
No.
Well, that's where a lot of people are coming undone from those cameras.
What have I always said? Don't put your face in the photo. Let's go to Chantel on 132410.
Chantel, are you a Chantel or a Chantel?
I'm Chantel, darling.
Oh, Chantel,
there it is.
darling.
Chantel, what happened?
It's a little bit of a solo story.
Oh, God.
Oh, yes. Hit us with it, Chantel.
I love this. Where were you?
Long road trip back from Adelaide, driving back into Melbourne, coming in on the freeway.
Well, not that much detail.
Yeah.
Right. Yep. In peak hour? Was it peak hour?
Oh, it was late afternoon. It was probably around 5.
Oh, so there was traffic.
Yeah, it was
I'm
quite
gonna-
intense with traffic.
I'm going
What-
to guess
what-
you drive an auto.
Yeah.
And what put you in the mood? Was it a song you heard on the radio? Did you see a handsome rooster in a
I think it
car
was just getting
next
out of
to you?
Adelaide.
Oh, lovely. You know, sometimes we hit that time of the month where you just feeling a little bit randy.
Yeah, right.
Oh, and it just hit you at 5 o'clock in the car driving home from Adelaide.
Well, you just never know where you're going to be.
Chantel, darling, good for you.
Lauren looks so uncomfortable.
I don't know what question I could possibly
Give you a hot
ask.
tip. It's better than I Spy.
I don't know. I'm a big fan of I Spy, actually. I think I'd rather say I Spy.
I'm stumped.
I'm
Stacey
surprised.
from
and I've got
Mickleham.
nothing to say.
Good morning, Stace. What happened to
Good
you?
morning. I want to preface this was many years ago when my partner and I were 19 and childless.
Yep.
So we were coming back from the football. It was probably like 10 or 11 o'clock at night from the G, and he was driving, and I may have given him a little treat as well. It was, yeah.
All these little
Driving
treats.
home from the G.
Yeah, we were driving home from the football.
Did you
Your
win
team
that night?
Yeah.
We did, hence why we were both a little bit too
Yeah,
happy.
right.
And,
2 wins.
I'm glad you said it was when you were childless. You didn't have the kids in the baby seat
Oh,
in the
God,
back.
that's just reminded me of something.
What?
Oh, many, many, many years ago, I hooked
I don't
up.
think I want to know.
Me either. Cut him off. Look, you can't
Sorry,
even look him in the eye.
No, I can't.
I hooked up with a girl and we went to her car and I hit my head on a car seat. I was like, why is there a car seat in your car? I didn't realise she had a kid. Obviously, the kid wasn't in the car seat. That'd be wrong.
That feel-
Was it a booster seat or was it a
No, it was
full
like
capsule?
full. No, not the capsule. It was like a. Obviously, we have a toddler.
Okay.
Yeah. We don't.
So the capsule would be like
Oh, capsule
fresh.
a bit. That's a bit
Fresh.
This shouldn't be happening, especially if it's a clip out one.
I'm staying right out of this one.
I will point out it's been all female callers so far.
Yeah.
Let's go to anonymous.
Chicks are getting randy.
Oh, this is always fun.
In
Anonymous.
Toorak.
In Toorak, darling. What happened with you?
Morning.
Oh, okay. Morning. What's your story?
Many moons ago, living in Melbourne, going to the countryside and picking up the girlfriend to go camping and called in, said hi to her mother and father. Anyway, we hop in the car, we're going camping and on the way out she says, have you ever received whilst? And no, I haven't. And one thing led to another. Anyway, I was turning the pages and she was doing whatever and yeah, whatever. So had a great weekend camping. Yeah, great experience.
I'm
Sorry.
so confused.
Sorry,
Turning the pages?
should we just fill in the gaps there?
I'm very
Whatever.
confused. I actually don't know what he was talking
So
about.
he was reading the paper, turning the pages, and she was
And then whatever.
whatever. You know? Whatever. Oh, there's more to the story.
There's more. But
Okay.
there's a bit of a twist to the story. So we've had a great weekend camping and we call back to a country town, her mum and dad's house, and we call in, and as we walk in, her mother and father start hailing abuse. And what's going on here? Then all of a sudden the mother starts mimicking me, and then her daughter. So what's happened, as her daughter has leant over giving, she's leant on the last dialed number on a mobile phone.
No!
Her mother and father heard the whole conversation.
Well, Mum and Dad should have hung up.
Absolutely. Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
on you, Mum.
It's a short
Mate,
call.
I was so yeah, I know.
We are going to Paris, Jase. I want to talk
that music.
Emily in Paris. Now, 13 24 10 is our number if you love it, if you hate it. I feel like everyone is talking about it. So the final season.
This is Lily Collins.
Well, not the final season, the most recent season. It's Lily Collins.
Phil Collins' daughter.
Yeah,
That's right, Jase. It is my not-so-secret obsession.
Really?
Yeah, so Clint loves it.
Well, I was a Gossip Girl fan
It's
back
an
in the day.
Easy watch.
Is
It's
it
easy.
like Gossip
You can
Girl?
devour all 4 seasons in a sitting.
Give me headline that wraps up the show.
Emily in Paris is a American PR girl who gets a job, moves to Paris.
Yep.
And it's how her love life, her romances, her career unfolds.
Gotcha.
Many twists and turns.
Gossip Girl meets Devil Wears Prada.
Kind of.
Gotcha.
Kind of. So season 4, and why do people like Netflix do this? They drop the first half of the season.
Oh, yeah.
And the episodes are what, like 40 minutes?
Yep.
So everyone watched the first half of the season in like one sitting.
They're like, here you go, we'll give you 4 episodes.
Yeah, because they hook you in.
But then you have to wait 5 weeks to get the next one.
That's
Here's another 4.
Because no one's sitting down on a Wednesday night going, let's watch one episode and then watch the next episode next Wednesday and then watch the next one.
We used to.
Everyone
It's
binge
not Flying
watched it.
Doctors.
So I think it was like, when did it drop? Maybe like the 15th? It was only recently the second part of the season dropped. I needed to vent when I finished it. And I sent Clint a text saying,
Not happy with the
Well,
end.
because you
What?
assumed that I'd be watching.
kind of ending was that? And don't turn off if you haven't seen it yet. I promise I won't spoil it.
Question.
Question.
I don't want to spoil it, but and only answer this if you won't spoil it. But is it an ending that wraps up the show, or the show's coming back?
Oh, no.
It's one of the greatest hooks of all
Yeah.
time.
So it's coming back.
Yeah.
It's got to, but the problem is it's not going to be for like another 18 months.
Oh, they've left you on a
As a
cliffhanger.
man who appreciates a good hook, Jase,
Yeah.
you would love it.
Yeah, right.
It's a big tease.
I do find that frustrating,
But
but
there were
yeah.
many things in this season.
so
First
wrong.
of all, can we talk about
Can I
Gabrielle's
just quickly
haircut?
say, I've caught up now.
You've caught up. So you finally
Yeah.
finished
So
it last night because I
Lauren
abused you.
texted me and she got angry with me, and I stayed up till 11 o'clock last
Are you
night
serious?
watching back to
It's
episodes.
so
to
How
good.
many?
catch up.
How many in
good.
one night?
I devoured.
You were up to the Christmas
4,
episode, so you
yeah.
must have 4.
You did
left.
4.
Yeah.
So was it 3 hours
Yeah.
back to back of Emily?
Yeah, but you couldn't stop.
Question: is your sister still living with you? She's early 20s. Was she like?
She
you
was
need to-
asleep in bed.
Yeah. Was she like? You need to grow up. You're my older brother.
It's so good,
You're
Jase.
40.
So there's this one hot chef, Gabrielle, who's
Gabrielle.
progressively got less and less hot.
Hasn't he just?
What has he done to the
Why
hair?
has he gone downhill all of a sudden?
He was
the hair.
season 1. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm
What's-
team Gabrielle. Like, I'm in love with Gabrielle. And now I'm like, Gabrielle,
Lauren,
you're a loser.
what's he done to the hair?
I don't know.
Did he have dreads?
And Alfie turning up.
Alfie?
Why is Alfie just all of a sudden back?
Bruv.
Bruv. Well done, bruv.
You are
Bruv,
talking.
I
a
think I'm still in
completely
love with
different language
Emily.
to me.
And as for Sylvie, well, she's got more boyfriends than hot dinners.
Is Sylvie been with Alfie the chef?
No, Gabrielle's the chef.
No,
Who's
you're all
Alfie?
over the shop.
Alfie was in
I'm all over
the
the shop.
early seasons. Alfie was one
He
of
met Emily
Emily's
in the
boyfriends.
French class.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, 'cause
so
he's
she's
English.
been with Alfie, but she hasn't been with Gabe the chef.
But she was with Gabrielle the chef. But Gabrielle the chef also. Oh, Camille, she can go. Write her out now.
Camille is a waste of space. You know what?
the
Camille,
new girl?
she's a drainer.
See you, Camille.
Get out of my life.
Can we talk about her ski outfits though?
Oh,
She
she's
stitched
very
Emily up when
flash.
she gave her that outfit on the mountain.
Has Camille been with Alfie the chef?
No,
Not Alfie. Camille has been with Gabrielle.
with the shit haircut.
But there's a bit of a triangle going on.
With the chef?
Or there was.
Yeah.
And now there's a...
Don't say it.
Don't
Stay out of it.
ruin the ending.
Don't ruin it.
Do
No.
not ruin endings.
Can I
hate
say there's new love?
No, that's ruining the ending. What are you doing?
No,
Well,
no,
there's
no.
new love for someone.
Someone.
Is it the chef? Because that's the
Well,
only character I know.
Gabrielle. Gabrielle's really dropped
Isn't
the
Alfie
ball
the
this
chef?
season. No,
Gabrielle-
Alfie's the Englishman.
Gabrielle's put Just for Men in his hair.
Gabrielle has
Don't you
like,
think?
you know what? He looks like he's put the cooking oil in his hair and brushed it forward, like he's in Dumb and Dumber. Anyway,
Who's Emily?
Oh,
she's in Paris, bro.
But is she?
Clint!
Well, it makes sense to me.
If you know, you know. You're gonna have to watch it now.
Well, trust me, I don't know.
Introducing our next guest. They're one of the rare cases in the music industry where a drummer is actually capable of holding a tune too. It's rare, like a golden unicorn or a double rainbow.
I understand. I don't think I am good enough for you.
A Melbourne icon, a Collingwood nuffy, Lejo Muso. Please welcome to the studio, G Flip.
Good morning, G.
Good morning.
Hey, you're back in Australia, back in Melbourne for Fashion Week, if you don't mind. Is there anything you can't do?
Yeah, I've been travelling around a bit. It's good to be home in Melbourne, and yeah, it's very exciting to be announced as the ambassador for Melbourne Fashion Week.
Do you see yourself as a bit of a fashionista? Or were you surprised when you were asked to be the face of Fashion Week?
Yeah, you know what? Like, when I think about it, I'm obviously married to someone who's very fashion forward. So I've never thought of myself as being like a super fashion person. But, you know, when it comes to fashion, it's how you express yourself. And I've always expressed myself in such an individual way ever since I was really young. So I may not know, you know, a Prada purse from a Gucci purse, but I love expressing myself and expressing my gender identity and, you know, who I am from a very young age. So fashion has always been something that's been really unique and special to me.
Well, who takes up more wardrobe space between you and Chriselle?
Definitely Chriselle. We've actually had to build me a whole new
section?
wardrobe because none of my clothes could fit in her wardrobe.
It's her wardrobe. Yeah, I like that. Hey, were you trying to kill two birds with one stone? You got Fashion Week, but also in September. Were you maybe thinking Collingwood might be playing in September?
Look, I do have a little meeting with my team every year, and we block out the last weekend of September just in case.
What happened?
You know, we've got a little bit of work to do. You know, we went through a couple injuries. You know, there's some stuff going on, but I'm very, you know, if we made the finals, I reckon we would have had a good crack. We unfortunately just missed out by points, but you know, next season the team will regather. I was just with Darcy Moore yesterday, so you know, we'll be back at it next season.
He's a great bloke, Darcy Moore.
He's so good, isn't he?
He is. He's a good mate of mine, and he's a bit of a fashion-y guy himself.
Is he involved in Fashion Week, or were you guys talking footy or fashion?
We talk a little bit of everything, me and Dars. You know, it's his off season, so you know, hopefully he'll be in town for Fashion Week, or you know, like all the footy players, they seem to go to Europe.
Yeah, get into trouble away from Australia. Run along, get out of here.
Hey, G, what do you like as a footy tragic? Like, what do you like in the stands? Are you a bit like? Do you have a bit of lip?
Oh yeah.
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 Like,
Yeah,
take
I
us
get
to
a
the
bit lippy.
MCG. What do you like?
I get a bit lippy, you know. Obviously, you know, if someone doesn't call ball, I'll be absolutely yelling ball at the top of my lungs.
So bogan Australian, isn't it?
Though.
We all do it. Ball!
Ball! Yeah, I do get a bit lippy, but I'm passionate, and you know, I just love AFL. I love Collingwood, and it's a big part of my life, and I think I really felt like I made it as a musician once I had the captain's like phone number and you know, became mates with Darcy Moore.
Yeah, that's like pride of place in your phone. Hey, Ajay, I want to ask you quickly about the drums, because obviously Australia has totally fallen in love with you playing the drums. But did you see Chris Hemsworth playing the drums with Ed Sheeran the other day?
No.
Have you not seen it?
Oh, you're gonna have to check it out.
No. How was he? Was he?
So
Giving it a crack?
Yeah, look, we're mates, and I was around at his house recently, and he said, I've got a drum kit set up. I'm training to get on stage with Ed Sheeran and play with him. And I watched Chris rehearse, and for someone who's an absolute perfectionist, he's took his training very, very seriously, but he'd never played the drums before. And within about 5 weeks, he was up on stage with Ed Sheeran at one of his concerts and belted out a whole song. You haven't seen this yet? 2 drummers.
He had rhythm.
You need to unite.
No, I haven't seen this. I've got to see this footage.
I mean, gee, how hard is it really?
Well, drummers are said to be the heartbeat of the band. So if you're out of time, then you're really going to muck up everyone else around you. So it is a pretty important role, I would say.
Very important. Are you going to be playing the drums at Fashion Week this year?
I was just in the car speaking about what the little closing performance might be. For the very closing runway, I will be doing a cheeky little performance. So we're currently going through that now, what that might look like.
Are you walking the runway?
Yeah, how's your blue steel?
Do you know, actually this morning, I've been dressed today in some really beautiful clothing by Carla Laidlaw, and I was in my house trying to work out how to do a runway walk. I don't think I will be hitting the runway, but I think I've kind of nailed the deadpan face.
You've got to watch Australia's Next Top Model.
So-
you know when they teach them how to
Well,
walk?
apparently you smile, right? Big smile, raise your eyebrows, and then you close your mouth. And that's your Zoolander face.
Go, give it
Wait,
a try.
what?
So smile,
Because you look like a stunned mullet.
raise your eyebrows, and then close your mouth.
Nailed it.
Purse your lips. There you go. That's a
Supermodel.
Zoolander.
Supermodel.
I think you just got to get the most bitchy face you can down, and that's it.
I think you might be right. Although I don't know how well you do resting bitch face. We love you, G. Thank you so much for joining us. We can't wait to see you at Fashion Week.
Awesome. See you, mates. Bye.
Yesterday, Jase was off work, and early in the show, Clint, you and I were talking about how we had the keys to the car, the kids were in charge, what could we do while Jase wasn't here, and one caller took it upon themselves to have a bit of a vent about our very own Jase Hawkins, didn't they, Clint?
Yeah, we opened up the phone lines to ask. What was the actual question we asked?
I think it was what could we do while Jase
While
isn't here?
Jase wasn't here, that's
Big
right.
news day.
Yeah. Well, it was our lead story, really.
Yeah, we had a wow of a time, didn't we? It was like when your parents go away and you have a house party and they don't know. That's how it felt. Anyway, this is not what we asked for, but one woman called up and had a real
was
whinge
glorious.
about you, Jase.
You know how Jase always does this little huffy puffy sighs?
Oh, hang on. Oh, I've got to go to the airport. Oh, it's the wrong cheese on my focaccia. Oh, it's not focaccia, it's Turkish.
Even you know that's true. You were like,
Honestly, it's
you
not
went
hard.
into that being
Turkish and focaccia look totally different.
I think she also referenced.
Totally different.
Did he ever find the white chocolate and raspberry muffin? I'm like, oh, he's been whinging about that since we arrived. He hasn't found
No,
a
she
good one.
spoke
in
about the
South
chunks of pineapple that he was
Melbourne.
pulling out
the
of
pineapple in the muffin.
Who puts pineapple in a muffin?
That is irritating.
That's psychotic behaviour.
and you know what else is mildly, in fact, more than mildly infuriating? Hidden ingredients.
Are you just doing this to wind me up?
Yeah, look at him.
Honestly, because nothing annoys me more than when they'll go eggs Benedict, and then they'll be like poached eggs, hollandaise, muffin, and then it'll come out with avocado. Why mention 90% of the ingredients? Why? Would you run out of ink? It just does my head in.
Yeah.
It's not hard.
I love seeing him riled.
Should we do what's mildly infuriating,
Yes.
guys? Let's do it.
It's mildly infuriating.
You know, that really grinds my gears.
You know what? It's big stuff. It doesn't really upset me, but the small stuff really puts me over the edge. I was at Priceline Pharmacy.
Priceline.
How
You
good's
pay less at
Priceline Pharmacy?
Priceline.
Everything's there.
This is what does
Like
my head in.
literally
And this
everything.
isn't just targeting Priceline, because a lot of places are doing this.
Mm.
Dip, dip, dip. Alrighty. Are you part of our loyalty program?
Oh, yeah. I know.
I would offer up the card then and there if I had it.
Thank you, Lauren. Oh, you're not?
Do you want to sign up? No, thanks.
If you sign up today, you'll get an extra
No.
10% off.
No.
Just need your email address.
No.
It'll take 2 seconds.
No.
It doesn't cost anything.
I actually want to pay extra for you to leave me alone. I know. But if you've got a loyalty card, just pull it out at the start so they don't have to ask.
Absolutely.
It's on you if you forget to give it to them.
What about the names of the loyalty programs? They're quite
Lemon lovers.
Like Cotton on Perks.
There's one at Baker's Delight called the not dough lovers, but something like that.
Oh, yes.
What's it called? It's like
dough lovers.
Yeah, it's like.
Are you a carb addict?
How dare you call me a carb
something
addict? I
happened
just
to-
want my Vegemite scroll and I want you to leave me alone. Don't judge me.
And I will eat as many taste testers as I like.
13 24 10 is our number if you'd like to vent about something that's mildly infuriating.
I'll tell you what, in return, someone's going to walk away with a $200 QT rooftop voucher. QT rooftop is the only place to spend your spring.
Something happened to me today in the car park.
Oh, yeah.
Not in the car park.
The car park. I was getting out of the car. And you know if you've got shallow pockets,
What?
when your keys
yes.
fall
What do you mean?
down the crack in the seat. And it's just, it's in that spot that you just can't
Your hands are too
'cause
fat.
Your hands are too big.
Yeah, you're fat.
But you got
fat hands.
And then if you put the seat back,
gotta
sometimes it
get out.
causes more strife.
You got to get out, put the seat forward, you get down your hands and neck. It's quite
Dropping
degrading.
things out in the car seat is irritating. You know, it does my head in. And it's not so much a Melbourne thing, but I was in Byron last weekend and
Byron.
3 places I went to had the same issue. It was like 11:30 and they said, oh no, breakfast finishes at 11 and lunch starts at 12.
No.
And I'm like, well, what
are you
do
doing
you
in
do for
between?
the hour?
Yeah.
You don't need an hour to
you've gotta-
clean and reset
Yeah.
the kitchen.
Macca's have got it sorted. They got the all-day menu.
There's an hour where you can just get
Yeah.
a
You've
drink.
just got access to the cabinet.
But it's 11 o'clock on a
There's
Sunday.
There's not enough
the
in the cabinet.
The
I
cabinet-
don't want what's in the cabinet.
No.
By
No.
11 o'clock, the cabinet's looking
That
quite bare.
that sandwich has been there
But on
for
a
at least 6
Sunday,
hours.
11 o'clock is peak brunch time.
And I'll give you a hot tip. Don't glad wrap what's in the cabinet.
No, it
Because we
doesn't
know
look
it's
fresh.
been there for
No.
days.
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 Days and days on end.
13:20.
I don't mind the cabinet actually. Those
You
ham,
big cabinet guy.
those
Yeah,
ham
you
and cheese croissants are tasty.
You scream cabinet guy to me.
You know what else is mildly annoying? I think I'm doing it today. When people sniff and just go all the time. And it's like when they've got a runny nose. It's like, just
Oh,
blow
yeah.
your nose. I can't stand it listening to it.
13:24:10.
Here's
Guys,
a pack of Kleenex. Go and sort it out, bro.
this is cheaper than therapy. What do you find mildly infuriating? My God, the phone lines have lit up. We're going to take your calls on the other side of this. Here on Nova. Taylor Swift, Clint Stanaway on backing vocals. This is Nova 100.
What a song.
Absolute banger. It is Jase and Lauren.
Trumpy hates her.
I know. How was that? Capital letters. I hate Taylor Swift.
Was it actually him that said it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was mock-up.
Well,
Like
I
an
don't know who
AI
has
stick.
access to his Twitter, whether he's actually tweeting with his fat little fingers, but I hate Taylor Swift.
It's hilarious.
Voice to text could have got him.
Single cat lady.
That'll do it. We've opened the phones.
It's mildly infuriating.
You know, that really grinds my gears.
13:24:10. Small things that fire you up in a big, big way.
You know
Let's-
what's so annoying?
What?
When you wake up just before your alarm, but like with 10 or 15 minutes to go.
Yeah, it's not
Yes.
enough. Yeah.
And you're like, oh, I could have got another 15
Yep.
minutes. That really grinds my gears.
Sarah in East Killor. Morning.
Hi.
Hello. What
Morning.
sets you off?
When you order like a toasted focaccia or sandwich and the cheese is cold and not melted.
Yeah.
It's hard.
And it's warm
In fact-
bread
Yeah.
and
Just
you might as well have just got it fresh.
just leave it in the toaster a couple more minutes.
But also just don't get Jase
Everything's
started on
warm.
different types of cheese in a
Yeah,
toasty.
exactly. Except for the cold cheese.
He
Nothing
gets
worse.
real icky about the cheese situation in his toasties sometimes. Why'd they put this cheap cheese in again?
I don't mind the cheap cheese.
I like a Jarlsberg.
On a toasty.
Yeah,
But I think then you have to specifically say, could I have Jarlsberg?
I do.
They can't read your mind.
Or a good tasty.
Tasty's strong.
What's the sharp one?
Cheddar?
Cheddar. Don't mind a cheddar.
I don't think you want a cheddar in a toaster.
Could be worse.
Could be worse. I don't
Edam.
mind a Jarlsberg.
Oh,
Edam.
Cartier.
Edam. You went through an Edam phase, didn't you?
We did.
Good morning, Cartier.
Good morning.
What mildly irritates you?
No matter what size of water bottle I get, it never fits in my car's water bottle holder.
Oh, that's annoying. My car has 2 drink holders and one is smaller than the other, and I can't work it out why.
My drink
Nothing
bottles-
fits in the smaller one.
The drink bottles at our place disappear like a magic trick.
Do they?
I don't know.
Kids eat them.
They must.
Do they
Like-
have their names on them? school.
They've got their names on them. I've attached a chain like the pen at the bank
You need
to the
put
child.
what are they called? Not an eye tag.
They
What are those
just
things?
air
Apple tag.
tags.
Air tag.
Mate, they just disappear.
Can't you get an insert Cartier for your big bottles?
Yeah, you
that
can. I
goes
think.
into
the old Frank Green.
Yeah.
I have one, but it doesn't fit either. I've had to cut it up and try and do
Well,
it.
you need to sell the car, though.
Just have to cut it up.
Get it in your car.
Keep the drink bottle, sell the car.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's go to Oakley. Big
Morning,
shout out
John.
to Nico's Cakes in Oakley.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Oh, hi,
Hello,
John.
John.
How old are you?
I'm 10.
And does something really get on your nerves, John?
Yeah.
What is it?
When the windscreen wiper wipes the whole screen, but at the bottom of the windscreen, there's just this little triangle that it never gets.
Yeah, that is annoying.
How long have you been driving, John?
How long has it been driving, John?
Cute, John.
Mum thinks that's
Also,
good.
when they turn on automatically,
Oh,
but there's like one sprinkle.
Unnecessary.
I didn't need
Unnecessary,
that.
Lauren.
And you know what? And now
And then
there's not
it's a
enough
dry
water
wipe.
on it, and now it's a dry wipe or it's
Yeah.
smeared.
No.
You smeared the 4 raindrops across
Yep.
my windscreen when there's no water left in the wipers as well. Oh,
I used the car wash at
What a punish.
Westfield the other week.
Oh, yeah.
Right, so you know how to like the car's perfect. And then
what did you do? Did you get it done by a human or one of the laser
A
ones?
human.
Magic.
Oh yeah,
Human.
the magic car wash or whatever.
And as I'm driving out, I'm
Style.
like, I got to put the window down now to use the ticket to get out.
oh, it's going to
Oh, it's got all the smudge
streaks.
marks.
It's annoying.
Oh, yeah, that's so.
it's
That's
not
crap,
fully
isn't it?
dry.
Oh, that was it. That was it. Didn't enjoy the car
Party's
wash
over.
anymore. Fun's over.
Party's over.
It's always good when they find a few coins, though. No?
Yeah, and they leave it in the console.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Few
I
gold coins.
lost my bracelet for what I thought was gone. I hadn't seen it for like 4 months. Got my car cleaned, came back sitting in the centre console. And I said, where did you find this? And it had slipped under the foot mat.
Do you reckon they keep some stuff?
Yeah, I would have pocketed the bracelet.
I would have pocketed it too if I was them.
Should I put a Swatch watch under the seat next time as a test?
Yes, you should.
You know what I mean?
You should.
Just tell you, I've noticed there's no Swatch watch in the cup holder there. You didn't find it?
No, you can't blame the cleaner. People who blame the cleaners for losing things.
Well, we'll set a
That
trap
irks me.
like a current affair.
That's a good idea.
Danny.
from Carrum Downs,
Yep.
good morning. What irritates you?
When I go to a restaurant and they say, yes, we've got a veggie burger, and the burger comes out with a large portobello mushroom on it instead of a veggie patty. It just does my head in.
Oh, you got a mushy burger and you wanted like a patty still, a
That's
vegetarian
Yes.
patty.
Like, how hard is your life, guys? Get a patty.
Get a patty.
Yeah.
Get a veggie patty.
Get a patty.
She doesn't want
Come
a portobello mushroom. She wants a
I
veggie
would have
patty.
asked for it.
I don't mind a mushroom
that's what
burger,
I-
to be honest.
I reckon it's time to start eating meat, Danny.
I'm like,
Hard to
Danny,
eat.
don't
Think
go
of
to
the
a burger
animals.
joint, though. Have you tried the fake meat?
Tofurkey.
No, not tofurkey.
At the Bunnings in Fitzroy, they used to do tofurkey sausages.
Oh, yeah, I'd
and
be
that does
ropeable.
not fix your hang.
No.
What's
no.
a tofurkey?
It's tofu
Tofu.
turkey.
But that's
Fake
not
turkey.
Oh,
And I'll be honest, I don't think
Don't
there's,
bother.
I don't think there's real meat in the sausages they normally serve.
anyway, yeah.
But, you know, tofurkey's crossing the line.
Oh, yeah. it's
Beyond,
gross.
that's it. Beyond meat. You can buy it at like Woolies and Coles and stuff
Oh,
now.
yeah, I've seen that.
Looks like meat.
I think it
Tastes
kind of
like-
tastes like meat. Should we try it?
We shall. Should we go?
Looks like meat, tastes like feet.
we shall go.
We shall go. It is just gone 10 to 8. I don't think looks like meat, tastes like feet is what's on the label.
That's not going to sell it.
Put some
it
sauce
isn't.
on it.
Yeah. We give you a chance to win $5,000 for answering one simple question today. Oh, you don't want egg on your face if you're a school teacher and you get today's question wrong. She is
No
a primary
pressure.
school teacher. She's got 2 kids. She's a fan of the Cats. And she is joining us on the air this morning from Blackburn. Good morning, Rachel.
Morning, Rachel.
Hi, how you going, guys?
We are good.
Can the cats do it? Can they clean up this year?
I hope so.
Oh, me too. Go the
I'd have
Catters.
some very sad cats in my house if they didn't.
Hey, Rach.
Yeah.
You're only 10 years of age.
I am.
What do you mean?
Ah, leap year baby.
Yes, I am. So I turned 40, but 10 this year at the same time.
Oh,
So-
my gosh. So what day do you celebrate
Yeah.
on in the non-leap
If
years?
it's not a leap year, the 28th, because it's still got to be in February.
Yeah, right. You don't go to the
fair
first.
point. Fair
Who
point.
needs Botox, eh?
Probably soon.
I got a mate of mine who, leap year baby. We're going to have a massive blowout for his 10th birthday.
Oh, that's so fun.
Yeah,
I've never
so
met a
good.
leap year baby, so it's nice to meet you, Rach.
Well, Rachel, here's your first question. Want an easy one, $50, medium question for $500, or do you want to roll the dice and take a hard question, but there's $5,000 on offer? What are we doing?
I think I'm going to go for the hard 5K.
That's the way.
$5,000.
This is gettable.
Okay.
Here we go. We're going to play you a question. You'll hear a 3, 2, 1 countdown. You have to answer within that time, and then $5,000 will be coming your way. Rachel, good luck.
Rachel from Blackburn, this is your $5,000 question.
Which continent touches all 4 hemispheres?
3, 2, 1.
Antarctica.
Because Antarctica doesn't reach the northern hemisphere, but the
no.
answer is Africa.
Oh, no.
Africa touches all 4 hemispheres.
Oh, well. I should know that.
Not your fault. It's not like you're a teacher.
Eastern and the western. To be honest, I didn't know that either.
No. Same.
Oh, well.
Did you know that?
No.
I didn't know that one. Sorry,
Hey,
Rachel.
Oh, mate, look, thanks for giving it a shot. I'll tell you what.
That was tricky. But there's only 7 continents, so you had a 1 in 7 chance.
Yeah. Hey, good luck to the Cats this weekend as well.
Yeah, thank you.
No worries.
Go get them.
Go Cats.
I think we all need to get behind the Catters.
Yeah, I agree.
I've been on them the whole finals
You
campaign.
have, Lauren.
Well, after the way Richmond was playing, you didn't have a choice. Hey, on the other side of Sabrina Carpenter, I've got a question which I think is going to divide a lot of parents in Melbourne. Get your opinion on it next on Nova.
Question for us?
Yeah, something happened in our life the other day, and it was one of those moments where it's like, oh, okay, we need to make a decision here. One of those life decisions that comes along. I got 3 young boys, 10, 8, and 2.
Just writing it down. 10,
8,
8,
2.
2.
Can I borrow that bit of paper, lad?
Yeah, here we go.
Thanks, mate.
That's a reference.
Thank you. Lou was out with 2 of the boys. I was at home with the 10-year-old. And I had to duck out and get something. And I said to Lou, hey, can I leave him at home?
Yeah.
Well,
Where are you going and how long are you going for?
I was going probably 20 minutes down the road. Still, it's 20 minutes.
20 minutes each way? Or you're going to be out for
20 each way.
So you're going for an hour?
Yeah, pretty much. You know what I'm like. See a bloody drive-through. That'll get me. Why
couldn't you take him with you?
He didn't want to go. We were having that. That was the discussion. It was like, why don't you come with me? And he's like, why can't I stay home? And I was like,
What
you know
did you
what?
want to do?
It's a good. He just wanted to play video games. And I'm like, you know what? It's a good point. At what age can you let kids stay home?
I don't have kids. I've got no idea.
No, but what age were you left at home the first time?
Well, I had an older brother.
But was he always there?
Yeah, I'm scared of my own shadow. I didn't want to stay home on my own.
I would dare say that times have changed a little bit because
Yeah.
I reckon we were fending for ourselves at
Yeah, but we
5 and
also-
6.
Mate, I was the 4th child.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much sure I was in the capsule when I was left at home.
Yeah.
But we didn't have mobile phones. If I needed something,
No.
I
You had to
my
page your
mum
dad.
didn't even have a mobile
Yeah,
phone.
exactly.
So I was just
You just had to wait it
nah,
out.
I wasn't an at home on my own kind of kid. I don't think, unless my brother was there.
Well, I did the full lock of the doors. I
So
said,
you left him for an hour.
I did leave him. I locked the doors. I said, do not open the door, even if it's someone you think you know. And when I came home, I'm like, hey, mate, it's me. And he goes, what's my middle name? And I'm like,
What?
it's me. Like you can let me in.
What do you mean? What's my middle name?
He had a whole bunch of questions he was prepared to
Oh.
ask the person before he unlocks the door.
Where were
Oh.
your keys?
I left him with him.
Oh.
How'd you get there?
Home the car keys. He just the locks on our house are crook.
Yeah.
But yeah, at 10 years old, is that allowed?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, the parental police out there will have something to say. I think I don't judge any parents for what they're doing.
Well, I
don't
thought
know.
13, 24, 10. What age should you leave kids at home? And maybe you've got a story about when you were left at home.
And what I would say is that our parents, or my parents anyway, they freestyled with us a lot more than parents would these days.
Well, see, when I was left at home,
think
that's
the-
when I lit mum and dad's curtains on fire.
Yeah, you shouldn't be left at home on your own now. though.
You should be under supervision at all times.
I think it depends how long you're going for, what time it is. Don't you think?
Yeah,
Like, you're not popping out at 11 p.m. and leaving him at home in bed on his own.
I'm not popping at 11 p.m. anywhere, Lauren. I am too lazy for that.
I don't know.
13, 24, 10.
So you decided it was fine, 10 years old.
Yeah, I just
What if
backed
his
it
brother
in.
was home? Would you leave him with his brother?
Absolutely not. You know his brother.
Oh, you'd prefer him to be on his own than together.
What about the neighbours?
Together they get up to trouble. Don't know, the neighbours just moved in. Know what I mean?
Yeah, my parents would be like, call the neighbours if you have a
Oh,
problem.
'cause you're not next door to the swinging Sarah or whatever her name was.
Sharon.
Sharon.
No.
Have you met the neighbours? You've talked about the
just
neighbours.
in passing. Just in passing.
You live on a busy road.
Don't know if they're
Don't go on the street, kids.
Don't know if they're, not sure yet. Haven't sussed that out.
Need to investigate.
Hi, just got a pineapple dropped off. You guys want one? 13, 24, 10 is our number. Have you left the kids at home, or were you left the kids at home? Were you left home as a kid and something bad happened?
Oh, you want to know
Well,
something bad
I want to
happened.
know. Like, hey, were you left at home at 10 and, all hell broke loose?
Oh, so you don't want to know what age kids should be.
Well, I'm going to decide after hearing those stories.
Well,
Because I can
it's a
tell
bit
you
late.
now,
You've already done it. Was
If-
everything fine when you got home?
yeah, it's hard to tell. I live with 3 young kids. Like, was the place trashed before I left, or 13, 24, 10 is our number. What age should you be leaving kids at home, Melbourne? A little bit of cloud around today. It's chilly one again. 17 is the top. 10 at the moment. You are listening to Nova 100. We've got your invites to our grand final breakfast coming up very soon. But 13, 24, 10. What age should kids be left at home? We're going through this debate at our house at the moment.
And you're saying 10? Double figures.
Well, yeah. I'm saying, my opinion's changed after overhearing some of the
Do you
calls.
trust yourself with your 10-year-old with your 2-year-old?
No.
Even in the room?
Oh, so the oldest can't be babysitting the
Well,
other two.
I don't think that's fair to give that responsibility to the 10-year-old. Like, hey, you're in charge of the 2-year-old. You know what I mean? Like, he's 2.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I think
I
that's
get
a bit
that.
of, yeah. I say the same to Lou. I can't be trusted with the 2-year-old.
No.
That's unfair to me.
No. And you're 45.
Exactly.
Let's go to Jamie in Greenvale. Morning.
How you going, guys? Well done. Congrats on the latest ratings.
Oh, thanks, Jamie.
I think the kid, it depends on the kid. I think sometimes 10, 13, mine, I wouldn't trust them till they're 18. And I think if I'd set the curtains on fire, I'd be worried about my child's DNA. I wouldn't trust them. I think they're part of me. But when I was little, I was about 4 and it was in the 80s and Mum was in the hairdressers and she came out and I just wanted to draw pictures. So I just drawn all over my face with a whole stick of lipstick and Mum couldn't get it off. She used Jex, like steel wool. So every time I see steel wool, I have like a massive phobia.
Where were you when Mum was at the hairdresser? Were you at home or did she leave
In the
in the
car. She locked me in. No, she locked me in the car.
That was
and
very
she's
80s,
like,
wasn't it?
That was me outside Franklin's every week. Mum would be
Oh,
like,
Franklin's No Frills.
Yeah, Franklin's No Frills.
I remember Mum
I'm
once
off to
left
do
me in
the
the car
shopping.
to do the grocery shopping.
Yeah.
But we had it was a new car and it had an alarm on it. And she locked it with the beep, beep, the buzzer. And I sat in the car and didn't move the whole time because I thought, what if I set the alarm off in
motion.
the car? I thought it was like a home, because we had a home alarm. And if you moved, the alarm went off.
Mum was just like, for her, it was cheaper because otherwise I'd eat things as they go on the trolley.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Did your parents ever have to do that? Scan the empty packets when they got to the checkout?
Yes, yes.
Take this and be quiet.
Yeah.
Okay. Naomi in Greenvale, morning.
Hi, good morning, guys.
Morning.
How old do you think kids should be before they're left at home?
I think it should be 10 years old if your parents have cameras and if you can call them.
Cameras are
That's
good.
my son chiming in there.
Oh,
what's-
how old's he?
Yeah.
10.
Oh,
And
he wants to stay
Very
home.
convenient.
It's not biased, is it?
sorry, what's your name?
Logan.
Oh,
Logan.
What, Logan, do you like staying at home by yourself?
Sometimes when I want to talk to my friends.
Yeah.
Well, that's the question, isn't it? It's
What are they doing?
What do they want to do?
But it depends how long you leave. Logan, how long do you get left at home on your own for?
The limit would probably be an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And what about you, Naomi?
I do have cameras and stuff. He wouldn't open the door or anything like that. He clearly thinks it's cooler to stay at home on his video games, I imagine.
Yeah. Cameras are a game changer.
Hey, Logan, is there any good stuff in the cupboard? Like, do you pig out?
Sometimes.
Yeah,
You
that's
get
a
up
good
all the
boy.
snacks.
Yeah,
All the snacks.
Yeah, Mum's not there to go, ha, 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 that's your second Magnum.
No, you can have as many as you want.
Yep, not on my
Then
watch.
blame Dad.
Yep, exactly. Let's go to Monica at Pasco Vale. Morning.
Hi, how are you guys?
We're good.
Great to hear you're all back on.
Thank you,
Yes,
Monica.
thanks,
Monica.
Good on you, Monica.
What's your story? This is going to worry me.
Okay, so back in the 90s, my auntie and uncle were migrants and had to work full-time and had 3 boys.
Yep.
And they were probably about 12, 14 at the time. And they decided to make some hot chips on the stove.
Awesome. They're hungry.
Oil. Hot oil.
Hot oils, no go.
Exactly. And so what happened was, I think the oil was too hot, so it caught fire.
Oops.
And what they didn't think, so they threw water over it.
Oh, no.
That is
everywhere.
thinking. That's what you think is the right thing to do in your
Well,
team.
yeah, but, you know.
Yep.
Goodbye, kitchen.
Goodbye kitchen, caught on fire.
Goodbye
Luckily,
house?
it was just the kitchen. No, it was just the kitchen. But, yeah, they had to basically, you know, spend thousands of working and stuff and having to redo the whole kitchen.
When did Mum and Dad get home and assess the damage?
So I think we all got a phone call. I think the boys rang their parents straight away and they came home once it had been extinguished. And, yeah, they were just mortified.
I'll tell you, they're lucky everyone was okay.
Monica, it's funny you should say that. He'll be listening to this story, but my brother Ryan Stanaway,
Uh-oh.
God love him, he did exactly the same
Did he
thing.
really?
Threw water on oil.
The kitchen, goodbye kitchen, it was so badly burnt that the cupboards were like... We sort of lived with, you know, the distressed look in them. So mum decided to treat them with the distressed look post-fire because we couldn't afford to renovate the kitchen.
What were the chips?
What did Ryan do?
He was cooking chips.
It was chips.
With oil in the kitchen.
What a waste of
And then-
chips.
I know. He really buggered that up, didn't he?
Ryan, did you ever let him live it down? I mean,
Oh,
you still
well,
do.
we're
by
still
the
talking
sounds
about
of
it
We used to do the old McCain pizza.
Oh, yeah.
In the oven?
Yeah.
And what, caught on fire?
No, just like that was the only thing we'd be brave enough to cook.
Yeah.
You'd pull that pizza out, it'd look exactly cardboardish as the actual cardboard.
Yeah,
it
they were
was
never
in.
great, were
No,
they?
they were never great.
They were never great. Should have just called Pizza Hut delivery.
Yep, but you can't open the door, remember?
Oh, no strangers.
Not allowed to let anyone in.
What's my middle name?
Yeah, Orion. Yep, that'll do. You are on the air with Jase and Lauren. Clint's here from the newsroom as well. You need to rest today.
Me?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not feeling very well.
You sound like that guy I know down at the Bowls Club with the air going.
Oh, do I sound that bad?
No. You've warmed up a little bit now, but I
Yeah.
can tell you.
No, I'm
just
not
a bit
that well.
clogged.
I'm not that well. I think
Nah.
it's going around.
You need to
Melbourne
rest.
A little
You
bit
need to
of
rest.
movement. I
Did you-
rested all day yesterday. I hardly left my house.
Well, did you, because you were going to go and I encouraged you to get a spa or a
sauna.
facial or a sauna or something?
No, I didn't. I stayed home all day. I wasn't feeling
what you
feeling
need?
well enough.
My sisters used to do this. You get the big, tub of hot water and put all the herbs and oils, then
Put
do the
your
old
head
towel
over.
over their head.
Yeah.
I was surprised no
I
one's
haven't
burnt their
done
face
that.
off.
Yeah, that's. I think it happened a few times.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I was going to do a sauna and I was like, not feeling
Bit
like
of Vicks.
Thank you to you two for holding down the fort yesterday while I was away.
With great success,
as well.
Jase.
Well, I mean, mixed reactions.
Oh.
I said to
Mixed
Lauren,
reactions
no,
from who?
you guys killed it. But I did say to Lauren, I was in a shop yesterday and the guy goes, you better get back there. They're doing mystical chat.
Yeah, we did things you hated that we loved. That
Horoscopes
everyone
and-
loved.
We're talking dreams.
Actually, a lot of people
Dreams.
spoke to me about it and said, I loved that.
Yeah.
Well, mixed reactions
Strong-
because George at the
strong
coffee shop didn't like
content.
it.
Oh, no.
Well, half the team were off yesterday, so someone had to keep the show going, didn't we?
Hey,
We loved it. We had a ball.
Let's do it again now.
Take more days
13,
off more
24,
often.
10.
When should Jake take his next day off?
Are you done?
You said it was mixed. We thought we did a good job, and you said mixed
You did, I
reactions.
said you did a good job. He came in bloody all guns blazing, so it was the best show ever.
Oh, yeah, I
Hey,
said great success.
we got our grand final breakfast show coming up. We love doing this. It's going to be at Brumanity, which is a cracking location. For footy's final, you want to head to Melbourne's best rooftop. You can book at brumanity.com.au. If you would like to come along, invites are up for grabs. 13 24 10 is our number. We've got a whole bunch of footy legends there. Mike Brady performing, and we'll have the cup on side as well, so you can get a photo with the cup.
It's important to note that anyone can come along.
Yes.
Your team doesn't have to be playing on the big day.
No, it does not.
In fact, it could be a celebration for all of us losers out there whose team hasn't made the
Well,
grand
there's
final.
a chance there'll be no Victorian team.
Oh, I know.
No.
Wouldn't that be a
We're on the
shame?
Cats. We're on the Cats.
I reckon the Cats will be in.
So 13 24 10 is our number if you want to win your way to our grand final breakfast. Hey, something we all grew up with and loved is coming back. We're going to dive into that in minutes. Right across Melbourne, it is Jason Lauren. This is Nova.
Out they come by their thousands.
road to the Holy Grail. Jase and Lauren's Grand Final Breakfast.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
It's going to be so much fun. It's at the Brumanity rooftop. It's David Neatz's pub. Great bloke.
Yep.
It's a bit of a footy pub, the
Neatsy.
old Brumanity.
We staying on?
Oh.
What do you mean?
Well, just what we're there.
Kicking on.
What,
Well,
9 o'clock?
Lauren and
You wanna
I
go
have
home?
a very
I have
important
to work all day and all night. on that
telethon, the
Thursday.
9 My Room telethon that night.
I'll get you there.
Yeah?
Yeah. Hang out with Neatsy, have a few.
In the cold room.
Yeah, in the
cool
cold room. All right, if you want to come along to Brumanity for our grand final breakfast, 132410 is our number. You cannot buy tickets to this.
No, you can't. It's going to be lots of fun. Emily from Bacchus Marsh. Who are you going for in the finals?
I am going for Geelong Cats.
You're on the Cats, me too. Would you like to join us for our grand final breakfast next Thursday?
I would love to. That'd be fantastic. Thank you.
Amazing. Bring a mate and come on down.
That's right. We're going to take care of everything. Food, drinks will be sorted. Whole bunch of special guests. And maybe even get a photo with the cup, which is pretty cool. Good for the gram.
Well, Gemma might be hoping for a picture with the cup because the Swans might be holding it up on grand final day, Gemma.
Yeah, go the Swans.
The Swannies.
Hey, Gem, how confident are you on them taking out the grand final?
Or hopefully more confident than last time they were in the grand final.
Oh, yeah, you got absolutely pulverised by
You
the
did.
Cats,
Yeah.
And it could be a rematch. It could be Sydney
could,
Swans, Geelong Cats all over again.
Say if Swans were in the final, would you be confident enough to get a Swans premiership tattoo on the morning?
Oh, I've got a lot of funny tattoos, so I reckon I could.
Why not? Good on you, Gemma. Well, we will see you next Thursday. You're coming to the grand final breakfast.
I think we're going to need a tattoo artist.
At least with a swan, like, you can retain the swan.
Oh,
Like-
yeah, right. Yeah. Like when you change a partner's name into something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you can do the same with the suns. You can get a nice little sun.
What, put a dolphin jumping over
God,
it or
you
something?
really love the weather there, don't you, Clint? Let's go to Bianca. Morning, Bianca. You're a Cats fan.
Good morning. Yes,
Whoa.
Whoa.
Do you want to come to our grand final breakfast, Bianca?
Yes, please. And we're ready for the kick-ons, Jase. Woo!
Jesus.
He's all yours. Bianca, Clint and I are off to work, but Jase is all yours. The kick-ons
Okay,
next
thank
Thursday.
you.
Done.
We'll see you then.
We're locking her in
Hey,
the cool room.
Bianca,
She's going to be a hoot.
what do you if I was to sit next to you at the footy,
You
how
wouldn't hear a
do you
thing.
celebrate a goal?
Do you want me to be honest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, I love football, but it's mainly for my husband. But I'm all about Geelong because if they don't win, he's moody. So I'm a bit loud and proud.
Yeah, I get it.
Oh, so you couldn't give a
Yeah,
stuff
I go
about the
upstairs
grand
when he
final.
watches footy.
So if the
Happy
Cats,
husband, happy
Cats get a
household.
goal, you're like, woo, peace and quiet in the house.
Yeah, I go upstairs.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You go
Well, you
and
can
watch
be as
Emily
loud
in
as you
Paris.
like at the grand final breakfast on Thursday.
It is happening at Brumanity. It is Melbourne's best rooftop to watch the footy finals. You can book now at brumanity.com.au. And the only way to win tickets to our grand final breakfast is here on Nova. We'll give you another chance tomorrow on the show. Hey guys, something from our youth is coming back. Big Brother is coming back to Channel 10.
It's time to go.
Gretel.
Yes.
That's right.
gone.
She
Got
ain't
a
coming
clean.
back.
And
Because
Sonia.
there is
Sonia's
a
not coming back either.
new girl in the house. It was
New
announced
host.
yesterday at Channel 10 Upfronts that they are bringing Big Brother back to Channel 10, and the host is Nova's very own day announcer, Mel Tracina.
Good morning.
Congratulations.
Geez, doesn't
Thank
the freezer
you.
do a good job these days?
It really does.
I've seen the Instagram posts, the comments on the Instagram posts of
Oh,
people
never
being
read
like,
What are you doing?
comments.
Don't read those.
I know,
you've
I
gotta
shouldn't
read the
have.
comments. Absolutely.
Never read
Okay,
them.
what were they?
who is Mel Tracina?
Yep, we
Never
get that a
heard
lot.
of her.
Yep.
Gretel looks different.
Hey, congrats. It's so exciting.
Oh, thank you.
I love Big Brother. Did you love the show growing up?
I loved it. I remember how much of a juggernaut it was when it came to Aussie TVs, how obsessed we were with just watching people living in a house. And that's what it was. In 2001 when it started, people were doing housework. Do you remember that?
Yeah,
Like,
Blair McDonough and all those guys.
yeah, proper just living in a house. And I grew up watching it. I wasn't old enough to watch up late, so Mum would always make sure that I was in bed.
But neither was I, but I did.
Yeah.
I watched
You kind of
it.
felt rebellious.
It was
'Cause then when
really
you-
sexy.
It's just
back in the day.
easier than trawling the internet looking for free websites.
Well, I don't know if the internet existed.
But wasn't that
Actually,
raunchy?
you're right.
I mean, people having showers. There was a little bit of
full
There's a
wang
bit
out
of
on
orange.
TV.
Yeah, wow.
You really were watching it,
There's
Jase.
SBS.
But with
you know.
Australian TV, like that's not.
Is Up Late coming back?
I don't know. I don't think it is for this season.
You probably can't in 2024, can you?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
Speaking of unthawing things, Mike Goldman.
Unthawing things.
Defrosting.
I get unthawing.
Thawing things out.
Mike Goldman, the old voiceover. Is he back?
Oh, I don't know.
God, for a host, you really don't know much.
No, they really haven't told me
Is
much.
it the same Big Brother voice?
I hope so. I'm excited to meet Big Brother, but they probably won't let me now.
No, not
So
at all.
wait, so you're hosting, so you'll interact with the housemates in there.
Yeah.
And then will you be on the big stage when they get evicted?
Yes, because it's live nominations, live evictions. So they're taking it back to old school, what we fell in
That's
love with, Big Brother.
Dreamworld.
I was.
They don't have a location as
Okay,
yet.
all right.
They're speaking to some boomers at the moment.
Do you guys want to borrow
about their
my
investment
house?
properties?
Sounds like you
yeah,
got-
do
You've
you
got a
want
big
us
Big
to?
Brother couch.
I thought it was a casting couch, but sure, we'll go.
No, Paul bought a new couch. It's very big. It is like the Big Brother couch. So if you
really?
need a house,
Diary
I'm happy to
room.
rent it to you.
I was so obsessed with the show growing up. I was working on the Hot 30 at the time, and I remember getting home and someone hadn't taped the episode that night. So we
Devo.
rang the late night announcer at the radio station and said, "Can you put us on the air?" And we offered like $500 worth of CDs if someone taped the episode. And then at 11 o'clock at night, we're driving around to this random person's house to
Wow.
get people were that addicted.
It's
Yeah.
gone through so many seasons though, because remember those people that came out of the early seasons were like rock stars, and then they all had remember Hot Dogs Up Late game show. They're all the
Yes.
spin-offs.
Yeah.
that they'd like
Marty
cut
and
in.
Jess got married.
Yeah.
They had their
Yes.
own little reality show.
Yeah.
Fitzy got Nova Sydney.
Can we
Was
test
he
you?
Big Brother?
Yes.
Fitzy.
Chrissy Swan.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Huge names. All here at Nova. Now
So-
me. Hey,
Watch this season and we'll find out who's taking our job.
Oh, great. Hey, so what happens if they bring someone like Merlin back, just say,
ooh, yeah.
and you're
Free the
hosting
refugees. Is that
and,
Merlin?
you know,
Yeah,
the
that's
tape
Merlin.
over the lips, like as host,
Yeah.
that's you.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
you,
probably
Mel.
just going to do like 5 minutes of stand up or something. If he's not going to talk,
That's our
I'll just
girl.
have to. I'll have to
Yeah,
lift
Take
the
the
weight.
airtime.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Well, you know, I think what I'm most excited about is the announcements come out, and I know that there's going to be so many Aussies now that are like, I want to go on the show,
Yeah.
and I'm so excited about people preparing themselves to put it forward an application. And that's what the show's about. Like, I'm just a facilitator to be there for these contestants that are going to make the show, and they're going to bring all this content, and I get to be the first person they speak to before they enter and then when they get out, which is pretty awesome.
So when's it on?
It's going to be in the fourth quarter of next year.
Next year.
I don't know dates
So exciting.
Don't ask the host any questions about where or when.
because
Or,
I don't know. I've
No
been
more
well
questions.
prepped.
It's a very secret operation.
Yeah.
Very
I
secret.
probably
Well,
should have
top
read my
secret.
contract, but I haven't.
Mel,
So.
congratulations.
Thanks.
We're
so
so
bloody proud of
excited.
you.
Oh,
for
thanks,
you.
friends. Thank you so much for chatting with me
And
about
it's all
it.
going to be live like the good
Yeah,
old
live
Oh,
television.
Channel 7.
Live.
Live. I've already said, Clint, give me some tips on live TV.
You don't want tips from me.
Oh, no,
No,
Mel,
it's
you
not
should.
Channel 7, it's Channel 10. Like
No,
the
but I was
OGs.
about to say Channel 7 shat the bed when they had it. They did the
yes,
whole
they
pre-recorded
pre-recorded
thing.
It became like Gladiator.
Yeah, it was terrible. Terrible.
See you, Sonia. In with Mel.
Thank you for being a friend.
Well, good on you, Mel. You are going to absolutely kill that gig.
I wonder if they'll bring back any of like, you know, when they do these shows years later, they sometimes have like a bit of heritage, like an old contestant or someone we already know, or if it's all new people.
They need to bring back the original Big Brother voice.
Yes.
Like
Now,
that-
Did it
like a
change
real-
over the years?
It did change over
was
the years.
that,
but then-
I think I know him.
Peter? Was it the
thought
old,
it was-
old creepy looking guy?
Oh. Was
Yeah.
it?
Remember
Wasn't
there was
Leon
another
one?
voice
Yes,
in like
yeah.
the nighttime one. You'd hear the other voice and you'd be
Yeah.
like, hang on.
Oh, yeah. All
Slightly
day it'd be like,
different.
this
Yeah.
is Big Brother. And then
This
nighttime,
is Big
hey, this
Brother.
Big Brother,
Yeah.
Shell, get off the counter.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like a producer, quick, say something. Yeah.
Hey, have a great day, everyone. Lozzie, you need to go home and rest.
I'm going home to rest today. I just like, it's got cold and I've got sick. And
Oh,
I think
mate.
Yeah,
up
we're
with
sort of-
Melbourne's battling the
You're
same
right.
thing.
I know we spoke
peaked
about it
in
last.
spring too early.
We've emerged from winter and we were very happy with
Oh,
ourselves.
yeah. We had a good
So
run.
And now
excited.
we've gone back in.
We
haven't
really have, Clint.
Come on, Melbourne, do better.
Fire up.
Hey, have a great day, everyone. We will see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for being a friend. Gonna be a good day.
Jason Lauren.
Wake up feeling good.
On Nova 100.
Jason Lauren.
Follow them on socials.